And welcome once again to another fantastic Minecraft tutorial. In today's episode, we are making Burntrap from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Yes, that is right, we are making Burntrap. So for those who don't know, I have pretty much finished all of the builds, or characters I should say, for Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. From Monty to our beloved Freddy Fazbear, I have made them all except for one, and that is of course Burntrap. One reason for this, it was a bit daunting with the overall shape and kind of texturing of this character, because it is literally a deceased guy in a suit that has been resurrected. You know, the meme goes that William Afton will always come back, even in Minecraft form it would seem. But despite that, I have persevered and made an excellent model, at least in my opinion, to you good folks. So I think without further ado, let's get into the block list. So, for the Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Burntrap build, you will need the following block items: polished blackstone, black concrete, cauldrons, anvils, grey concrete, mud, polished deep slate stairs, polished deep slate walls, cyan terracotta, coarse dirt, terracotta, soul soil, grey terracotta, iron bars, light grey terracotta, stone buttons, sandstone slabs, cut sandstone slabs, purple stained glass, and pearlescent frog lights. So those are the blocks you'll need for today's build. And for any survival players, I've got some advice for you on this build. The most things that you'll need to collect are in the following kind of categories: the concrete, the terracotta, the soul soil, and of course the coarse dirt, because this makes up the main texturing of the build itself. Everything else is in a less amount, so please bear that in mind. So I think without further ado, let's get in to our time lapse. And we are back from that amazing tutorial, but before I show you anything more, folks, I just want to say if you do like what I do, please like this video and subscribe. Okay, now would you have a look at this? I am pleasantly surprised by how horrific this has turned out, and I mean that in the most positive way. I really think I've nailed the sort of scorched, stinking look of this character, honestly, because when you think about it, this has been a character that has been through a whole lot of trauma, well, deserved trauma, but you've got like bits of burnt leather, the kind of material they put on the original animatronic, and of course you've got the underlying glamrock endoskeleton underneath, from which Burntrap has actually been created. Now, my best overall opinion of this build goes in the eyes. It's just the sheer kind of indented eyes of this this character that has been so ingrained in Five Nights at Freddy's. You can just tell it's him by the purple eyes. I absolutely love how this came out, with a few other details to mention. One being this detail of this like the strewn flesh that's interwoven within the endoskeleton. It's really disgusting, but it's really accurate to the build itself. This is not a good looking animatronic. Well, you know, aesthetically it's a monstrously good animatronic, but in terms of the overall look, it is indeed a monstrous form with loads of bits of old rotted flesh kind of being interwoven, because of course this is Springtrap kind of reincarnated, so to speak, so there's still an echo of what that design really stood for, including the sort of body parts that did kind of underlie with the suit itself. And of course, to finish off, we have the bunny ears, which have been burnt beyond recognition. Honestly, there was no point really adding a middle text to this list, because when you look at the model, this has been a creature, well, it is a creature at this point, that has been so thoroughly damaged that a lot of the body part features of the original animatronic suit have just been burnt away. It is such a unique set of textures, in my opinion, that it really kind of sets this build off from other builds that I've done in the past. And there we have it, Burntrap from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I do hope you enjoyed this build. I've been trying to get this done for a long time, so I'm really happy I've been able to get this build out of the way. It was quite a daunting task, but overall I'm really happy about how it came out, and I hope you are too. My name has been Dr. Wasabi. I wish you the most pleasant good evening, and of course, if you do like what I do, like this video and subscribe. I bid you a most pleasant good evening, and of course, as always, God bless.
And now, folks, it is time to say good night. We sincerely appreciate your viewing and hope we've succeeded in providing you with an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Stay happy and come back again soon. Good night.